No matter what the disaster, no matter the emergency, it always seems that the power is the thing that goes out. Ice storms, windstorms, you name it, it's always the power. And now we find that our national electric grid is not as robust as we once believed it to be. We are now facing prescribed power outages to prevent wildfires whenever there's high winds. We're also seeing failures of the power grid, such as in Ohio a few years ago when the system got overloaded. They're also predicting that there can be electricity shortages due to our transition to green energy. All of these mean we have to be ready for a blackout. So I'm Gordon, and you're watching Northwest Prepared, where we try to prepare you to face any emergency or disaster, especially, however, an earthquake and the aftermath of the Cascadia subduction zone. Being ready for a power outage, what do you need? You need a flashlight. Every member of your family should have one of these small flashlights. LEDs, runs on 3 AAA batteries. They're small enough they can be carried around in your pocket. They let you walk from room to room or walk around outside without tripping and hurting yourself. They help you see what you're doing, and they're bright enough that you can bring them into a room, stick them up on their tail like this, and aim them at the ceiling, and you can still get enough light in a room to see what you're doing. They're not expensive. You can buy a plastic version of this for $1 at Walmart. One flashlight for every person in your house, plus maybe a couple of spares. Flashlight is so important that it's even on FEMA's list of 11 things you need to be ready. Just 11 things. One of them is a flashlight, and the other item is spare batteries for the flashlights. Now, these flashlights are not very battery hungry. At only 100 lumens, the batteries last very long. In everyday use, I only replace the batteries in this flashlight yearly. We take these flashlights on week-long camping trips during the summer. We carry them with us and use them extensively at night, and yet when we come home, we can still use them. The batteries are still good, that we can still use the flashlights for everyday use. But you say, 100 lumens is not a lot. I want a brighter flashlight. Well, okay. But don't get a battery-powered one. Don't get a flashlight that's powered by AA batteries. Instead, get a rechargeable flashlight. This has a built-in 18650 battery. It's LEDs. Now, when I bought this about 4 or 5 years ago, this was about the only option that was available when I searched for LED rechargeable flashlight. Now there are many, many other options. Some of them are way overpriced. You really shouldn't have to spend more than $20 for a flashlight that has a built-in 18650 battery. The cool thing about this, of course, not just that it's rechargeable, but first off, it's all in one piece. You don't have separate batteries, battery chargers, and whatnot. And it uses the same micro SD cable that you use to charge your cell phone. So you can charge it. You can charge it from AC. You can charge it with one of these. You can charge it from your car, cigarette lighter. And there are solar panels that you can buy that will allow you to charge this thing with solar. Flashlights are good. You can carry them around. But for area lighting, you need something like this. This is probably not the best specimen of this, but a lantern. You need let's go ahead and turn this on. You need a lantern. But certainly having a lantern that you can stick on a table and light up the area is a good idea. You want a lantern that, at a minimum, 300 to 400 lumens. That will light up a table. Keep the light level low. But if you want more light, there's a couple other things that you can do. This is an LED light bulb. Let me turn it for you so you can see its gloriousness. It's an LED light bulb that is run with USB. The same USB that is on this, but you don't charge it. No, what you do is you run it from one of these power cells. Boom! Boy, is that thing bright. But you hang this up, connect it to a power cell, and you've got scads and scads of light. There's also other brands that make dimmable versions of that. Another option that I recently acquired, which I really like, is this. We've seen this being marketed on Amazon under many different brand names. It also contains a hook that allows you to hang it, but it has a headlight, so it's a standard flashlight, very bright flashlight, but it's also a lantern. Let me see if we see. First off, it's a flashlight, 2 brightness levels, and then it's also a lantern. And then, of course, let's see, we got a red light, a blinking red light. That's it. We'll stop with the lights. So there you have it. You need a couple of different ways of getting light. First off, the personal flashlight with the spare batteries. The rechargeable flashlight to provide a more powerful, brighter flashlight. Rechargeable means you don't have to store extra batteries for it. The camping lantern, which everything I ever buy these days is rechargeable. Okay? I don't know if you can see the micro USB port there. Everything I ever buy these days is rechargeable, or it can be run on rechargeable batteries, such as the O-Night. I buried it. The O-Night light bulb, and this, which I didn't point out as well, also has the plugs as well to recharge this. This has built-in lithium-ion batteries as well. Alright, so there you have it. Personal flashlight, couple of larger rechargeable flashlights, small lantern, large bright lantern. I would suggest, again, one of these for everybody in your family, plus a couple spares, and then at least 2 of everything else. Anyway, I'm Gordon, and you've been watching Northwest Prepared. If you like this video, share it. Hit that thumbs up. Help me with the algorithm. Leave your comments below. Be prepared. You've been watching Northwest Prepared.